Drug-addicted sharks, tattoos on mutant toes, love triangles, and hairy armpits. Buckle up for a wild ride of bizarre tales and shocking revelations coming up next on Six Sad Society. Let's go.
Oh, Lord, I'm so bored. Oh, Lord, I'm so bored.
All right, folks, let's dive into some high seas drama, literally. It turns out the sharks off the coast of Brazil are not just hunting fish. They're on a different kind of hunt. Scientists have discovered these predators are testing positive for cocaine. Yes, you heard it right. Sharks are swimming in waters laced with enough coke to make even Tony Montana jealous. Now, you might wonder how this happened. Well, researchers have long suspected that sea life could be impacted by drugs dumped into the oceans by smugglers. Imagine all those drug busts where cops and mules throw kilos of cocaine overboard. So it doesn't just disappear. Fish and other sea creatures, including our toothy friends, are getting a taste. Or they're getting a numbie. They're getting something. A study from the Oswaldo Cruz Foundation of Brazil dissected 13 wild Brazilian sharp-nosed sharks. These guys were bought from small fishing vessels. Talk about a bad trip for these guys. The researchers tested muscle and liver tissue using some high-tech methods, and bam! All 13 sharks tested positive for cocaine, with concentrations up to 100 times higher than what's been found in other sea creatures. This is why you failed your drug test at work and probably got fired if you were eating shark from these infested waters. So why is this sick or sad? Well, think about it. These sharks are just trying to live their lives. They're swimming around, and now they're unintentionally part of some underwater drug cartel. It's like Finding Nemo, but with a lot more felony charges. The sad part is we don't know the full impact on these sharks. Are they more aggressive? Are they just chilling on the ocean floor, listening to some cool music? It's a wild world down there, and we're messing it up 1 gram at a time. Next story. Oh, my God. Whoa. Toe tattoos and foot fetishes. All right. We did a podcast a couple years ago about a woman with some really long toes. I know the toes are the thing sometimes, and feet, and it's a thing, and go for it. But let's shift gears into something that's a real toe tapper, or maybe not. All right. No pun intended. So a woman decided to get a tattoo on her foot. And then she decided to get tattoos on her feet. Nothing unusual, right? Except this tattoo got people talking for all the wrong reasons. So the picture of her tattoo was posted on Reddit's Weird forum. And let's just say it's not winning any beauty contests. The woman's second and third toes are longer than her big toe. We're talking some serious toe mutation here. I think it's called Morton's disease or something like that. And she decided to ink this masterpiece on top of her feet. And yeah, people online went nuts, as you might expect. Comments range from had lemons and made some lemonade to is this the new form of toe yoga? I don't even know if this picture is legit or if it's been photoshopped, but I know you can get a bigger toe right next to the big toe, but two looks a little sus. But who cares? It's still cool and it's interesting to talk about, right? So someone even chimed in with, does the Oompa Loompa tattoo match her foot's personality? What does that even mean? Anyway, it's a real toe show, folks. It's a real toe show. So imagine being this woman. She gets a tattoo. She thinks it's cool, and instead of complaints, she gets roasted online. What do you expect? It's like going to a party in your best outfit, only to find out it's a costume party, and you're the only one who didn't get the memo, or the other way around. Which was worse? Comment below. Which would you rather have happen? Show up in your best clown outfit, and it's like a black tie, or not? Anyway, this foot tattoo is painful, apparently. I don't have any ink, but apparently it's very painful. And she went through all that not once, but twice. And now her foot is a meme. It's a reminder that the internet can be a ruthless place, especially when you're just trying to express yourself. Next story. Jeez, Modenetti. All right, buckle up for this one. Imagine finding out your boyfriend isn't just a cheater. He's got a whole other family, right? A woman dissected her fiat. Dissected? For Christ's sake. A woman discovered her fiance had a wife and a kid with another baby on the way. Yeah, talk about a plot twist. This woman, a flight attendant, met her ex-fiance 2 years ago. Everything seemed perfect. They were living the dream, seeing each other whenever they were off work. He even proposed to her in Mexico. This is romantic, right? Well, not so fast. Pump the brakes. One day she was chatting with a coworker who knew this guy and dropped the bombshell. Leave a comment below if she should have stayed out of this girl's business or if she was in her rights to tell her friend. Is it her business, her place to say, or should she just... Because sometimes people get in their feelings about that. You're just jealous because you want him or something crazy like that. Anyway, he was married. And his wife was pregnant with their second child, and she wasn't happy to learn this, as you might expect. So can you imagine the shock? It's like finding out your favorite movie has a terrible sequel you never knew about, right? This guy not only deceived her, but he managed to juggle 2 lives without breaking a sweat. This guy's probably some sort of like A-list actor. It's a masterclass in manipulation and deceit. The woman is left shattered, questioning her judgment and losing her trust in men, as you might expect. Meanwhile, this guy's probably out there living his double life without a care in the world. It's a cruel reminder that some people can lie without blinking an eye, leaving others to pick up the pieces. Next story. All right. Hairy heroines standing firm. Let's talk about the embracing natural body hair. So we're going to talk about this woman named Zoe Zwetsloot, a 31-year-old from Auckland, New Zealand, who hasn't picked up a razor in a decade. After an operation left her unable to shave, she decided to embrace her natural body hair. But it's not been smooth sailing. Zoe says men refuse to date her because she's too hairy. One guy even told her she'd have to shave if she wanted to be in a relationship with him. I had that happen once. Leave a comment below. Would you shave your hair? I had to shave my head. She's like, this isn't acceptable. I can't bring you home to my parents looking like this. Oh, geez. Anyway, I digress. So we're in the 21st century and people are still hung up on body hair. She's had some awkward moments, like when she's out dancing and people ask, do the curtains match the drapes? I can't believe people actually still say this. I'm reading this from what was on the internet. Even her dad has refused to hug her at times. That's a bit much. That's got to sting. But Zoe's standing firm. She's using her body hair as a way to weed out bigots from her life. Good for Zoe. You go. She's even started dyeing her armpit hair in bright colors to make a statement. We did an episode like this years ago, back when we started this pod. It was almost like 7 years ago. I had to see if we can pull up the archives because there were colored armpits. Anyway, I don't know. Anyway, so why is this sick and sad, you may ask? It's sad because the societal expectations still dictate how women should look. Zoe's just living her life, embracing her natural self, and she's getting flack for it. It's a reminder of how far we still have to go in accepting people for who they are, hair and all. Plus, she's saving money on razors and time in the shower. Sounds like a win to me. She's saving water and plastic on razors. She's helping the environment, all while being herself. Applaud this young woman. Come on. Anyway, that's a wrap. Success Society stuff you won't remember next week. Thanks for joining us on this wild ride. Until next time, stay sane out there. Don't forget to like, review, and subscribe. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, give us a thumbs up. Leave us a review. Tell us, hey, make it longer, make it shorter. This show's great. This show sucks. We don't change. We don't grow until you tell us what you want us to know. I just made a rhyme, and that was not even written in the script. Have a great week. Peace.